Okay, so I have been getting a lot of questions recently about why I annotate the books that I read. I started annotating my books maybe I think about a month or two ago. And the reason why I do it, a couple of reasons. I typically read fantasy books, longer series. There's a lot of plot building, world building, character development in the beginning. And so as I get through the series, I do like to go back to certain important details so I can tie things together. Another reason why I annotate is simply because there are certain moments in a book that I want to go back to, reread. But again, everybody has their own reasons for doing it. I think generally it's just to point out details that appeal to you, that are important to you. I use these annotation tabs. I've seen other people use a variety of colors, maybe one shade, but there's a gradient to it. So if it's blue, it's going from a dark blue to a lighter blue, and they use the different shades for different purposes. A lot of people use that or have it coincide aesthetically for what their book looks like. So specifically for this one, maybe they would pick like a yellow or an orange. Maybe since there's green, even a shade or a gradient of greens. If you are using a variety of different colors, different shades for different books, it's important to notate what those colors are used for so you don't forget. I don't actually do that anymore. This was one of the first books I annotated. And so I have the details in the book, but I don't do that because I typically use the same colors every time and they pretty much have the same meaning. But the books I read are very, very similar. They're all fantasy, longer series books. But what I do is I use the blue color for anything that's shocking or sad in the story. The green is used for memorable moments. Yellow specifically memorable quotes. Orange is for world building or important notes. And then the pink would be for anything relating to love, spice, or romance. I would love to hear if there are other people who really like annotating their books, their methods, and any tips that they'd like to share.